People in 20 cities around the world demanded that the sponsors of the Olympic Games condemn a Russian anti-gay law. The protesters object to a law that pushes underground virtually all public discussion of homosexuality. From Paris to London to Rio de Janeiro, demonstrators asked 10 global corporations to condemn Russia's law. So far, AT&T is the only major Olympic sponsor to do so. U.S.-based Human Rights Watch is one of 40 international groups to ask companies to condemn the law. On Tuesday, Human Rights Watch fueled the worldwide protest by posting this video of violence against gays in Russia. Nearly 1 million people had watched the video on YouTube by the time the protests began. Tanya Cooper is a Russian researcher for Human Rights Watch. She says in the video that Russia's one-year-old law gives a green light to gay bashing.
A vigilante group that's called Occupy Pedophilia essentially uses the pretext of protecting children, of fighting pedophilia, to harass and attack gay people. They invite them for a fake date, and they proceed to berate them for their homosexuality and, in many cases, to abuse them physically. They film all these proceedings and then post them on social networks, on YouTube, to humiliate the victim even further.
Human Rights Watch says Occupy Pedophilia's webpage hosts hundreds of videos of attacks on gays in more than 30 Russian cities. Last week, Russian authorities arrested the head of the group. The Kremlin fears that open discussion of homosexuality would influence Russians under the age of 18. President Putin recently rejected criticism of the gay propaganda law.
We do not ban anyone or anything. We don't detain people on the street. We don't hold anyone responsible for those relations, unlike a lot of other countries in the world. That's why you can feel free, relaxed, but leave children in peace, please.
The Obama administration is not sending any high-ranking officials to Sochi. Hudson Taylor directs Athlete Ally, an American group that aims to end homophobia in sports. He's in Sochi to build bridges.
There has never been a successful social justice movement for a minority group without the support of the majority. So I think the sense is that if there could be other prominent Russian athletes, celebrities, politicians who could show support for the gay community in Russia, that would go a long way.
But Russian officials show little interest in debate here. They have banished all social protest to a remote city park 13 kilometers from Sochi's Olympic Park. James Brooke, VOA News, Sochi.